Oh, hello everybody, there you are. How's it going? Right, I'm sorry, it's 3:25 on Sunday afternoon. We've only just stopped running about doing the jobs that we normally do on a Saturday, but we're swanned off looking for a blooming discovery. So I've not had a chance to look at the comments or anything at the moment. I'm just doing this to kind of explain where we are. Got up early, give it a clean. I use a bit of washing detergent in a bowl with a cloth. It brings it up lovely, but you've got to be careful if you're rubbing at stains, because it takes blooming takes the paint off as well. You know, the covering off the seats. You've got to be careful. So I've done that. Taken the front mats out because, reassuringly, there's some water in the footwell. Yes, it absolutely siled it down last night. It didn't stop till it got dark, so I couldn't do anything else. So sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. Out of my control. Right, roof lining, dry, excellent. Passenger footwell, dry, excellent. Driver's footwell, wet. How can you expect? I mean, it wouldn't be the same if you didn't have some water somewhere, did we? I mean, don't forget the golden rule: oil out, water in. Okay? Yeah, don't forget that. That's how the normal things work in the normal world. Oil out, water in. Right, the overheating. Yes, it's still doing it. We've been running about shopping, just been up the road, and it's overheated again, which in a way is quite reassuring, because my number one suspect is the viscous fan. When we're travelling along, it's fine. When you stop in traffic, that's when it overheats. So, plan is to change the viscous fan, probably take the transmission cooler out. It's separate. In my day, the cooler used to be part of the radiator. It isn't anymore, it's separate. Anyway, so that's probably foobar. We might get one of them. Get the oil, get the transmission fluid changed, filters changed, that kind of thing. I could do that myself, but it's going to be scrupulously level to get the correct level in the gearbox, and I'm just not on the level, me. I'm just not on the level. So I might farm that out to somebody else. So viscous fan, transmission fluid change. Besides, transmission fluid is absolutely abhorrent. It's awful. When I had my Granada and I was whipping gearboxes out and engines out and gearboxes in, the engines back in, I was always blathered in it, and it's awful. I've never kind of got over it. I was traumatised. Giddy, young and traumatised. So I'm just going to try and avoid that. We'll see how it goes. Need a wiper motor. I'm pretty sure the motor's dual alley. Wipers, we get normal wipers and you got double speed wipers, but you don't get intermittent or once over. Once over is actually double speed, which isn't what what Big Lollipy didn't used to do. Right, so the fan, yeah, when you used to start Big Lollipy up, there was a great big whoosh as the fan kicked in. This one doesn't do that, so I'm going to change the fan, then that's done. Engine's good. I haven't done the battery yet. I've got the battery too. I'm having trouble with rear seats. Right, in the old days, you just used to undo that, lift this up, and it used to fold up and go under. But there's something stopping it. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to take the blooming things out. There's a couple of star screws in there, I think. I took one out before. Besides, it might be easier then to get this carpet out, so we can give that a scrub, because that's pretty manky. So I'm going to whip these seats out, but it's getting late in Sunday afternoon. It's work tomorrow. It's been all go, and I'm tired out. Yeah, as well. Like I say, I've given it a clean. They must have had a go, because it was just a lot cleaner than it was when I first saw it. We have water in here. That's pretty soft. No, that's pretty wet. Look at that. That's also, I've kept the mats out to dry out. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. First thing I do is check the bulkheads, I think. But I've only got a week's temporary insurance, so I've got to use it for a week because old Stinky's going in for his MOT. But old Stinky's thrown a wobbly. For some reason it's blown a fuse. I don't know why, but it's just us. It's a fuse that controls the indicators. They're flashing extremely quickly, and it's second one down, right, second one in, second one across where that gap is there. It's a 25 amp, and I had a spare one, I had it in my hand, moved my hand towards the shelf, and then I hit that bit, and it flew at me and disappeared. So I'm searching desperately for another one. There's those little diddy ones, not the blooming normal size ones that you get in proper cars. Diddy, you see it's burnt there, and that's the one that controls. It also controls the rear remote door. So there's the indicators, and the central locking. It doesn't central lock, and then when you lock it with the key in the driver's door, nothing, nothing else locks either. So there's a little tinker. So yes, that's 15. Might try a small one. Right, so I'm going to go that to sort out. MOT Tuesday. So Feeder will be using cheap heap. So I need to use the Land Rover. Then I'm going to park it up because I'll need to wait till payday before we start holding all this stuff. And then I'm going to pack it up and sort it. Sort some of it. It's going to take a while. We did consider taking it back and demanding our money back. But what's the fun in that? I mean, that's an easy way out, isn't it? Let's do it the hard way. Let's get this thing sorted. And let's hope that somebody somewhere is helped by this debacle. Okay. I need to get them bloody roof bars off, because if you really want the proper haunted house experience, just put some roof bars on. Much howling, wailing, moaning, gnashing of teeth, and that's just me. And it's just a blooming mess. It's awful. I couldn't deal with it. Oh yeah, another thing. I thought the steering was lovely on the way back. It was all nice and floaty. So I've just found out there's £46 in each blooming front tyre, and it should be 28. 28 front, 38 back. Guess what's in the back? 2 new tyres, 27. 27 each. Okay. So we're pretty in the same ballpark, but just on the wrong axles. So now see, I've put them right, and now their steering's reassuringly dead. There's no feeling whatsoever. But we're back to normal. This is what we're like. This is where we are. It was a bit floaty on the way back. So I better check. I should have checked it before I set off. But you know what you're like. You're all giddy and excited in your new discovery. You want to get on the road. Speaking of roads, if you're ever down by Turpin's at Atherstone near Twycross, there's a battlefield there, somewhere near there. Twycross. Anyway, and a zoo. Turpin's. It's the side of the road. I think it must be fairly new, so it doesn't show up on the sat-nav. But it's lovely. It's near a roundabout. On the main street, Atherstone. You can't miss it. It's great. Food's fantastic. Yeah, big thumbs up. Right, anyway, never mind that. I've got to fix. So it's kind of all gone wrong. It's going to be tea time. Got to get ready for work tomorrow. I'm going to try and find a fuse for blooming old Stinky. And then we'll recommence with the Land Rover in a bit. I've got the battery to change, radio. There's one thing I'm going to say now, that I'm never going to mention it again. Getting rid of Big Lollopy in a fit of temper like I did was humongously stupid. stupidity on a biblical scale. Okay, it was just completely out of order. I mean, big things were wrong, but it's the little things like the trim and the door cards and the seats and all the fans, all the little stuff. But in my defence, I'm going to say that it wasn't altogether sure if we were going to get another Land Rover at all. Okay, and the chance of getting one with the same colour interior was quite remote. Plus, I was looking for a V8, and I don't think TD5 and V8 parts are interchangeable. So, all in all, it's just unfortunate that I got rid of one with a clean interior and just bought one with a scruffy one, same colour. But that's all I'm going to say now. Okay, that's, believe me, I've had a word with myself, and I've called myself more names than you can probably think of, hopefully, or perhaps not. And here we are. So, okay, big lollip is gone. Okay, I'm not going to think of it again. We'll start from scratch. Never going to mention that ever again. The fact that I could have changed fans, right? No, don't mention the fans or the seats. Okay, right, it's gone. It's gone. I've got a driver's seat anyway. I can change, so the driver's seat don't bother me. Right, now that's where we are at the moment. So I'm going to get this film out. Try and answer some whatever you've said, if you've said anything. But this means some comments. I'm quite right too. Yeah, what sort of tomfoolery is this? But I'm pretty sure that the transmission overheating can be fixed. We're going to fix that. Okay, we're not going to take it back. We're going to sort it. We're going to be okay. It's going to be lovely. Okay. Right then. Right, I'm going to crack on. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments, whatever they are. Thanks for all the good wishes, hopefully, and I will see you in a bit. But don't get lost or squashed. Don't get involved with any of this blooming ridiculous COVID nonsense, and just keep yourself safe and have a nice week. Have a nice week ahead, and I'll see you in a little bit.